Hey guys, it's Joe, Revival Performance Physical Therapy. So today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you some exercises for your core. So there's gonna be 4 core exercises that are great for, every day, it could be every couple days, whatever it might be. So these 4, you'll notice that I don't have, crunches or anything like that. A lot of people are always like, oh, like I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna get a ripped 6-pack, things like that, and they start doing crunches. Like, that's great that you're motivated to do that, but crunches are not gonna help you get your abs. Sorry about that. Come on in and we can talk about that if you wanna go further into that. So, 4 we're gonna do today is we're gonna do planks, and then we're gonna do side planks, and then there's 2 more. Stick around till the end, and I'll show you those as well, okay? So the first one we're gonna do is a plank, just straight plank. So I'm gonna be on my forearms and my toes. And so you'll notice as I'm doing this, my back is flat, I got my tail tucked, keeping everything engaged there, and I'm also pulling. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling my elbows and my toes together to engage even more. So what that looks like is you're down on any surface you'd like, get in position, like this. And so I'm actually pulling my elbows and my toes together to engage even more. So as you're doing this, you can hold it for 10, 15, 20, 30 seconds, however long you think is appropriate, as long as you're not losing that arch. So you don't want to be coming down here, avoid that. Once you start doing that, that's your cue to hey, I should stop and I'll come back to it later as I get stronger. So those are the planks. So side planks you can do on both sides. I'll just show you on one side. So with this one, what you can do is you're going to be on the side here, and then easier way is to be on your knees here. So the goal is to have everything straight in line. So if you're on your knees, what you're doing is elbows, knees are stacked on each other, and I'm bringing my hips up. Same thing, tucking that tail, and I'm just staying like this. Another hold, okay? If you want to make this harder, then what you'll do is you actually stack your feet on top of each other, just like that, same concept. Holding everything as straight as you can, keeping that tail tucked. Make sure you're not going back or forward or anything like that. So same concept as the straight plank, but this time you're going to be using different muscles. So you got your external and internal obliques, your rotation muscles, your transverse abdominis for the straight ones, and then everybody always sees the rectus, the abdominals of that. It's like the 6-pack. Those are the show muscles, and that's why everybody always does crunches. But it's not as ideal. It doesn't produce the main results. So another one we're going to do is called a bird dog. So bird dog is going to be very slow and controlled. So we always say slow is smooth and smooth is fast. So what that looks like is you're going to be down on all fours, just like this, call this quadruped. So what you're going to do is just like this, same thing, contract that transverse abdominis. There's other videos on that. If you're not sure what I'm talking about with that, go check those out. So what you're going to do right here, get in this position, and then so slow and controlled, what you're going to do is you're going to pick up your hand and your foot at the same time, keeping that contraction. So it looks like this, coming out, just like that, back, and switch. Keeping everything controlled. So where people mess up is they want to go real fast, and then they lose all that control that they have, or they want to go too high with their leg, and they go like this, and at this point, I've opened up, I've arched my back, and you're no longer working your core, you're just leading yourself to physical therapy longer in the future with an injury. So, what you do, just like this, slow and controlled. Coming out, keeping that core engaged, just like that. So that's another one you can hold and do as many as you want, as long as you're keeping that contraction and keeping good form, okay? So last one's called dead bugs. Some people call these dying bugs because dead bugs don't move, apparently. So you can use the ball for this. If you don't want to use the ball, there's another video on that. Again, go check that out if you're curious what that's all about. All right, so with this one, you're gonna be laying on your back here, and then you're gonna have this ball in between your legs. So here I am, I got my back. I'm trying to keep it straight against this table so I don't have a big arch. That's the hardest part of this exercise, keeping that back flat. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring my legs up, and I'm actually pushing my legs and my feet together. So I'm trying to squish this ball here. And so what I'm doing is I'm doing opposites, just like the bird dogs. So I'm squishing, back is flat, and I'm coming out just like that, coming back, and I'm just alternating sides. And so again, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Do as many as you feel like you can do while keeping that form, back flat, pushing against the ball there. So those are 4 exercises you can do. It's gonna really bulletproof that core and keep everything tight. And if you're having back pains, you'll be really shocked how much that's gonna help with you. So if you're still having problems, got any questions, come check us out at Revival and we can hook you up.